Malta among worst countries for expats. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's Alex here. It's been months since the last time I was sitting down like this and doing this type of like one-to-one YouTube videos. For those of you that have been on the channel, you have seen all the videos that I was creating. I was more focused on giving you more realistic type of videos. We did a video of a Maltese woman that moved back in the 80s in Australia, and now she's back here in Malta. We did a video of a guy that just moved on the island. We did a video of a guy that has been 10 years on the island, and we had a video of a guy that just left the Maltese islands. However, every year InterNations are doing a survey of around 12,000 people, and based on these surveys they are ranking the countries which are the best and which are the worst for expats to live. Unfortunately, for a second year in a row, Malta is ranking among the top 10 worst countries for expats. Now let me tell you how this video is going to be divided. It's going to be very quick, short and straight to the point, let's say. First, I'm gonna read you several of the highest points from this survey so that we can understand what the participants were telling about the island and why we rank so low. Then I'm gonna give you the comments about this survey from the general public, expats and Maltese people that are living in Malta. And lastly, I'm gonna give you my personal opinion about this. Without any further ado, let's begin. Let me just switch off the AC. So guys, Malta have ranked on the 46th place out of 53 countries. And it is followed by Italy, South Africa, Germany, South Korea, Turkey, Norway and Kuwait. The infrastructure for cars leaves a lot to be desired, with Malta placing last, 53rd, for this factor. And while public transportation is affordable, nearly 80% of the people are happy, it is not always available. Nor is getting around on foot or by bicycle necessarily a safe and easy alternative. This is something very important that you guys need to know. The transport in Malta is free. However, especially over the summertime, the island is experiencing a lot of people. It's so busy that if you would like to get a bus, sometimes you need to wait for additional 15 to 20 minutes to get the next one because the first one that just arrived was full. And as the survey is saying, it is quite unsafe for you to use a bicycle or to walk around the island, especially in several areas. In fact, I did a video of me walking from the airport to the capital city, Valletta. It's gonna be linked down in the description and somewhere up over here on the screen, so have a look at it and then you can get a better understanding how does it look like to walk around the island. Let's move on. In the quality of life index, apart from Malta being 51st out of 53 countries, Ireland is 46th. Was the only other European destination in the bottom 10. So it's basically Malta and Ireland, which means that it could be that the third world countries are the ones that are based down in the top 10, which speaks a lot why Malta is there. Malta fared better when expats were asked about ease of settling down, ranking 26th, but placed 40th when it comes to working abroad. So it's easier for you to settle down, but it's not so easy to work abroad. I'm gonna come up with my opinion about all of this later on in the video because I really do have a lot to say. Let's move on with this just a little bit quickly because I know that you're waiting for the comments from the locals and the residents living here as well. So let me just speed this up. Oh, this is very important that I would like to say. So back in 2015, many were also generally happy with their work-life balance, which was 67%, and working hours of 69%. 69. The following year, Malta went up to a notch to second place. So imagine, in 2016 was second. It was in top 5, top 10, the best countries to move to. And a few years later, we are ranking down in top 10. So is this like the downfall of Malta? Question mark. This is going to be my thumbnail of this video as well. In 2017, Malta slipped down the ranks but retained a spot in the top 10 and it was 7th best place to live. That year, the island experienced a decline in peacefulness and political stability. Okay, we're not gonna get into the politics in this video. While Malta ranked 5th in 2016, it did not make it to the top 20 in the safety and security in 2017. Malta continued slipping down the scale in the following years, placing 20th of 68 countries in 2018. In 2020, the InterNations survey focused on sustainable expats, with Malta first entering the ranking for the worst 10 countries. That year it placed 52nd out of 60 countries. Okay, I'm tired of this. I think it's best if we just move on now into the comments of what the nation has to say. It's not a lot of comments, but they speak volume, especially when you see that some of these comments were liked by other 20 people. First one goes like this. No shit, Sherlock. Half of my Maltese friends either left Malta or looking to leave. You have destroyed Malta. There is nothing left for us. And this is coming from a local. Then the next comment goes 100% accurate. The one after goes finally a realistic survey, and it has 5 likes. No surprise. What surprised me is that people still believe that it's still heaven here, and it has 3 likes. I'm gonna talk about this later on as well because I have something to say. We all know who the culprit is. Okay, we're not gonna go into politics. So many things to say, but unfortunately seems to speak to the wall. This is what my mom used to tell me when I was a boy and I was so stubborn. Alexander, it's like speaking to a wall. Look at me now, 80,000 subscribers. Love you, mom. If this continues, what's the end of this tiny little island? It can't be reversed and brought back to its actual beauty. Too late. Oh, this is coming out from a Maltese woman. She says, not just for expats. This speaks volume. Then someone else says, totally agree. Then someone says, finally, a survey with truth in it. Then someone says, about time we wake up. Then we go about the safety. Safe. Have to be between North Africa and Italy. My country, Italy, is broke, and North Africa is not in better conditions. They earn 5 euros per hour in Malta when you work in a bar. You have to live with 20 people in one apartment to pay rent. Regarding this, I already have a video down in the description of this video. Is going to be linked, so have a look at it if this is your first time bumping into my channel. Okay, now let me switch on the AC. Doing this video in summer and it's like 42 degrees, boiling hot outside, so if the AC switched off, you're dead. And on top of that, we have power cuts. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Malta is ranking down at the bottom of this list. I've been doing this type of videos about Malta, especially about expats life, since 2021. So practically this is my 3rd year in a row when I'm doing this type of videos, and I was at the very beginning more focused into giving the information of why people should move to Malta, what are the benefits, what is the good, what is the bad, giving information about visas, focusing a lot about the non-European Union citizen, focusing on the scamming, focusing on everything just to make your life easier. Little did I know that there is going to be over 80,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel and over 30 million views. I've been doing a lot of this type of videos, realistic side of Malta, to kind of put you in mind what to expect over here. And the very first thing that I would like to say, and why do I think that Malta is ranking so low, it's the non-European Union citizen. How did I say this? Non-EU people, they move to... Non-EU people, in many of my videos, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm just gonna briefly say, are being able to move to Malta and work for the least possible salaries that they will find over here on the island. And this is one of the reasons why we are having so many people living like 10, 15, 20 in one apartment. Because no one can stay with this type of salary at this cost of living with so many high rates. I mean, it's impossible for you to have 800 euros in your hand and then to rent a room it's like 500 euros. Hence people are sharing even 6 to 7 to 8 in one room. It's incredible. As the survey was saying, in 2015 Malta was ranked at the top 3 places for expats to move to, and in reality 2015 was the year when I moved to Malta as well. But now, how did I survive for so long? I'm gonna speak from my personal experience, but at the same time I'll be telling you what I've been seeing around me. To start with, I believe that if you are earning less than 2,000 euros a month and you're on your own, you're definitely going to have only 1 year in Malta and then you're gonna leave. And no one can prove me wrong and tell me, no, Alex, it's up to you how much you're gonna spend, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not up to how much I'm gonna spend. It's about the realistic numbers of what's going on over here. If someone is able to earn 2,000 euros a month, I'm pretty sure that this person would like to live on its own. To live on your own in Malta, easily it will cost you from 800 euros onwards. And there is nothing below 800 euros that you can find at the moment on the island. Considering how many people are here and there are not so many available studios. It's everything from one bedroom apartment onwards. The second thing is about the cost of living. You cannot tell me that you can survive in Malta with only 100 euros for groceries per month. No, you definitely need to spend at least 400 euros a month only on groceries. Where is internet costs, television costs, bills costs? If you have a car, petrol, insurance, all of this costs money. What if you need to go to the dentist? What if you need to go and see a private doctor? What if you need to go and do some blood analysis? This all takes a lot from your income. Not only that, but what about going out? Even if you would like to go out only once per week, you definitely have to spend 50 euros. This is all adding up onto your expenses. And then at the end of the month, for sure, you're going to spend additional 800 euros. Something that really triggered me was this comment when the lady said, not only for expats, a Maltese lady, meaning that the Maltese are saying that they don't like their lifestyle over here on the island. You know, it's been quite a lot on social media, the keyboard warriors, we call them, when there is a lot of xenophobia portrayed and when a lot of people are saying, go back to your country and stuff like that. It's worldwide, but we're talking about Malta, so we're going to focus about this. I have a feeling that there is still a big percentage of Maltese people that they're not making money out of foreigners, and of course for them having foreigners on the island is doing them more harm than doing them more good. As even if you remember the previous comment of someone saying that Malta has been ruined and we cannot get the beauty back of the island as it was. But from the other hand, there is quite a lot of Maltese people that are benefiting from the situation of having so many foreigners on the island. Not only with rents, but only with businesses when they can hire a foreign person that will work for less money, I would say. And this brings me down to the bottom line of this, when many people are saying that we, foreigners, are the reason why Malta has gone downhill. I don't think so, because let's start from the non-European Union citizen. These people, they need to have legal documentation and visa to stay on the island. So all of this has been approved by the nation, by the locals. Work opportunities. Majority of the businesses over here on the island that are hiring foreign people are owned by Maltese people. So even if we stop coming on the island, sometimes I'm saying you have so many hotels in Malta, but you don't have enough Maltese that they could work in these properties. And that's why there is a lot of foreign influx. In my language, we have a saying, which is, this is a sword with two sides. So twist it on this side or twist it on that side, you're still gonna poke yourself at the end. You really need to understand the good and the bad of Malta. And you really need to put it on a scale and realize which one is outweighing. Now I'm gonna take myself as an example. I used to live in an area which was non-stop with construction, horns, movement, people, screaming, shouting, but it was a prime location. I never had to use my car. On a walking distance I had the beach, on a walking distance I had the bars, restaurants, shopping malls. For me it was very easy, and I was saving up money on transport, and I was walking to every of the place where I had to go. When I moved in my own apartment in Zurich, I'm now 25 minutes to 35 minutes, depending on the traffic, from the place where I used to live, from the central area. Now I need to spend time in traffic to reach to my point, but the benefit that I have of living here is being in a location that it's, first of all, super clean, second of all, fresh air, third of all, super quiet. And to get to the bottom line of this is that in life, and especially living over here in Malta, you really need to try and find your balance. I hope I didn't offend anyone, no harsh feelings of what I've been saying. If anyone is watching this video for the first time and thinks, look at this one, he's hated about Malta, no. This channel has over 200 videos and has done more positive things about Malta than harmful things about Malta. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it down below. I already have the schedule of the upcoming videos that are coming out. It's summer in Malta, so they're going to be focused a lot about the summer. There is going to be some fun activities that you're gonna see on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe, it's for free. I don't know how many times I need to say this. Anyway, until I see you in my next one. Bye.